Hey guys, thanks for joining me. And if you like what you see, please subscribe.
Hello, peoples. Welcome to Sharp Ends. I have a knife review for you today of this Bushbaby. Very cool knife from LT Wright. But first, if you could leave a comment down below, it really helps the channel. You might notice, first off, that this has a crazy etching on it, and that is to keep the HC 1075, which is a high carbon steel, um, to protect it a little bit more from rust. You can see that it will naturally patina if you don't need it, but you just need to keep it dry. But it will patina naturally as well. They've done the whole knife as well inside of the linings. You can see that before they actually put this knife together, they did that. Even so, you can start to see where there's might be a little bit of rust forming right there and right here. So how much does this knife cost? This little Bushbaby? It cost $95 for me on the red wall, and I was able to get it a little bit custom with the kind of scales that I wanted and stuff. Very cool sheath as well that comes with it for that price. Was very, very cool. I like this sheath a lot. This is meant to be kind of like a work knife around the campsite to do whatever you want with, and just a nice little utility knife. It is a full 4-finger grip, and because of this little scallop or finger choil in here, is very easy to grab and hold and use. Sharp spine is very good for throwing sparks as well, so you can definitely build a fire with this. This is a high saber grind, meaning that, it's a saber grind. So it comes all the way up. There's a secondary bevel on this, but very cool. I'm of two minds of this. Number one, it's 1075, so a very cheap steel, but you can get good results with it if it's heat treated correctly, and LT Wright always heat treats correctly. This is very sharp. I've been using it a lot. You can see there's scuff marks on it. So I've definitely put this through the ringer, and I have to say that it's held up just fine. I don't even need a little lanyard loop on the back here because my pinky finger rests just fine on top of the knife. I mean, it's nice and chunky in the hand. It feels really good. So I gotta say, I like this knife. Um, I think that a lot of people will be turned off by the 1075. I don't think it's a bad thing, honestly. Not for the price point and not for the ergos and everything else that this nice knife come with. Not especially including the sheath. I think is pretty cool. So is this up to everyone's taste? Absolutely not. Is it up to my taste? Yes, I think it's a screaming good deal. I would almost call it like a high-end budget little fixed blade knife. I think it's pretty darn cool all the way around. And I like the fact that they went ahead and they did the patinaing for me, although I know that it's very easy just to use your knife a lot and the patina will happen naturally. I think this is the best of both worlds though, because it did it for me. It looked nice out of the box. Now it's a little worn because I've used it so much, but it'll also gather its own patina on top of it. It's just going to be a little bit more rust proof in the interim while it's making that patina for itself. I really like these scales too. This is red double canvas, very cool. So how do you get one of these? Well, LT Wright, their drops usually go pretty fast. You can get them on DLT sometimes. I'll try to link this, but I don't think that there are going to be any available at the time of this recording. If there are, you'll find a link down below. The easiest way to get on the red wall is to go over to LT Wright, and for $25 a year, you can get basically like semi-customs designed, and every 3 months, I don't know how many, every month, they have a couple of new knives that you get in on, and you can pick a couple of things, and then they will make it for you, and it's called the Red Wall. It's really cool. And they have a nice forum over there, too, to discuss bushcraft. And all around, they are really good about putting out videos about how to use your knives and little tips and tricks. Pretty darn cool. I like supporting them. They're American made. I like LT Wright a lot, so well worth the investment of $25 a year to get access to some cool little pieces like this. So thanks so much for joining me today, guys. Please like and subscribe, and down below you will find a link to become a Patreon member, where for $3 a month you get entered to win a knife every single month. So please, if you want to support me, you can do that. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you next time on Sharp Ends. Bye-bye now.